Hello everyone. Welcome to Magical Stocks channel, where fundamentals meet technical. It is mid-March 2021, and it is the scheduled screening of our March Magical Stocks. We will treat this as our fourth experiment. We will be back in screening 5 blue chip stocks for this experiment and add them to our monitoring. We decided to screen 5 blue chip stocks since the market is not performing well and it is at its lowest this year. This situation is due to the recent uptrend in the cases of COVID-19 infection. In this video, we will show you the screening of our March experimental magical stocks. Please also watch our magical stocks motivation video dub in Tagalog. Our second video features Elon Musk and his 5 key to success. We will try to release one motivation video each week to inspire our viewers and get motivated in their life. Before we proceed with our screening, and if you are interested in investing using our magical stocks or simply like monitoring our system's effectiveness, please like this channel, subscribe and hit the notification button to keep you updated weekly. Here are the sorted blue chip stocks downloaded on the BPI Trade website based on their PER for 2021. As a review, PER is the PE ratio that equates to the value of the company. If we are sorting the PER of the index stocks or the blue chip stocks, the lowest stock means that it is the most undervalued stocks. On the other hand, the higher the PER of the stock, the higher its value, or it is overvalued compared with the other stocks. After sorting the stocks, we will get their DTE, or what we call debt to equity ratio. DTE is our measure of the risk in investing. The lower the DTE, the lower the risk in investing in this stock. We will then get the dividend yield of each stock for the years 2020 and 2021. With this, we will know if the stocks screened are paying its dividend. Let's now proceed with the screening. Let's screen to pass 8 stocks, and we'll choose 5 from the 8 screened stocks. First on our list is DMC, which has a PER of 4.5 and a DTE of 1.3 that passes our threshold of 5.5. It paid a dividend in the year 2020 at an 8.48% dividend yield. It passes our screening. Second is LTG, having a PER of 6.02 and a DTE of 4.96, passing our threshold of 5.5. It has a 1.75% and 6.18% dividend yield in 2021 and 2020, respectively. It also passes our screening. Third on our list is MEG, which has a PER of 6.60 and a DTE of 0.88, which passes our threshold of 5.5. MEG paid a 0.92% dividend yield last 2020. It passes our screening. MPI comes in fourth with a PER of 7.56 and a DTE of 1.95 that pass our threshold. It also paid a dividend for 2020 and 2021. MPI passes our screening. GT Cap is our 5th stock to be screened. It has a PER of 7.8 with a DTE of 1.01 that passes our threshold. GT Cap paid a 1.03% dividend yield in 2020, therefore passing our screening. 6th is AEV, having a PER of 7.98 and a DTE of 2.24 that passes our threshold of 5.5. AEV is paying more than a 2.5% dividend yield for 2020 and 2021. AEV passes our screening. MBT is our 7th stock to be screened. It has a PER of 8.07 and a DTE of 6.55 that is not passing our threshold. MBT did not pass our screening. 8th on our list is FGen, having a PER of 8.73 with a low DTE of 1.12. It paid a 1.99% dividend last year. FGen passed our screening. 9th is TEL, having a PER of 9.28 and a DTE of 3.75, and it passes our 5.5 thresholds. TEL paid a 3.35% dividend yield this year and a 5.75% in 2020. TEL passes our screening. We already have 8 stocks that pass our screening. We will now choose the 5 magical stocks, and we will treat them as our March experimental magical stocks. These are the 5 out of the 8 stocks that passed our screening. DMC or DMCI Holdings Incorporated, MPI or Metro Pacific Investments Corporation, GT Cap or GT Capital Holdings Incorporated, FGen or First Gen Corporation, and lastly, TEL or PLDT Incorporated. We will monitor these 5 stocks weekly and add them to our monitoring just like what we are doing with November 2020, December 2020, and February 2021 experiment. We will use the closing price of March 19, 2021, as our buying price with a budget of 30,000 pesos each. This will now be our worksheet for the March experiment. We bought DMC as an experiment at 6,000 shares, MPI at 7,800 shares, GTCAP at 60 shares, FGen at 1,000 shares, Intel at 25 shares. We will report its result weekly together with our actual and experimental stocks. That will be all for this week's magical stock screening. Thank you for watching. Next week, we will update the result of these screenings after a week in the market. Quote, "Frankly, I don't see markets. I see risks, rewards, and money." Unquote. Larry Height. See you in the following video. Have a great day ahead.